A college student kicked out of class for debating whether or not there are only 2 genders. Yes, this is real life. I'm Tyler Zed. Welcome to Zeducation. Be careful what you say around the thought police, especially if you are on a liberal college campus. If you don't fall in line with the narrative, then get out. It is the definition of fascism, which is so ironic because, as we all know, there's groups on the left literally named anti-fascists, Antifa. If you've seen the videos on my channel in the past, then you know that I like to cover news stories that don't often get the headlines in the mainstream media. And recently, one of you sent me a video from Reddit of a student getting kicked out of his class by his professor for debating whether or not there are only 2 genders. And some of the things the professor says are pretty shocking. I want to review that here in a second, but I want to quick remind everyone of the propagandist Bill Nye the Science Guy. I'm sure we all watched him as kids after school on PBS, and if you have not seen it yet, here is a video of his show explaining to us what a gender is.
I'm a girl. Could have just as easily been a boy though, because the probability of becoming a girl is always 1 in 2. See, inside each of our cells are these things called chromosomes, and they control whether we become a boy or a girl.
Only 2 possibilities? She just said that on Bill Nye's show. Only... You hateful, hateful person. And now some of you may know that Bill Nye has changed his mind, and now he says there's a spectrum of genders. There aren't just 2. But clearly, he said this on his show, or... Actually, hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Let's check Snopes. Let's check Snopes. Snopes, this is the ultra reliable Snopes. Did Bill Nye say gender is determined by your chromosomes? False. This is how they spin things. This is how they spin things. As we all just saw, she said that on his show. So it didn't come out of his mouth, but it was on his show. But they just say false. And that's where people stop. They don't dig any further. They got the truth from Snopes. They always do this with their facts. They're fact checking. He didn't say as well. He said also, thereby making everything false. It's unbelievable. Do not rely on Snopes. Anyone out there, they are trash. Trash. Back to this incident from a couple days ago. This video that was sent to me on Reddit. Let's review this. Let's see all this hateful conduct by the student that warranted him being kicked out of class.
Why would you kick me out of class? It's not very inclusive of
Could I finish my sentence, please? Not very inclusive. No, I'm sorry, what you were saying was not very inclusive, and this is an inclusive school.
Yeah, how was what I was saying?
Because I was saying that what's wrong with the website is that there are more than 1 gender in this country.
That's
by law.
your opinion.
That is my opinion, and that is an opinion which is acceptable in the school. I'm afraid yours, which you're saying that there's no such thing as anyone other than male or female, is not inclusive.
Scientifically, there are just 2 genders. Depending on what
I get it.
gender
But you're choosing to make an issue of this, because I said, are you really going to do it? That was your opportunity to keep quiet.
You made the issue with it on the website. You said, oh, this website doesn't have more than 2
Murray,
genders.
you were clearly given an opportunity not to pursue it. You chose to do so.
That was your opportunity to keep quiet. You either agree with me or you shut up. That was your opportunity to shut up. There's either more than 2 genders or that's it. You don't get to rely on Bill Nye the Science Guy teaching you when you were a kid.
Yeah, because I think it's
You
silly.
chose to do so. Yes, that's the key question. You chose to do so.
I think it's silly to have anything other than 2 genders. So
Okay.
Anything else is a
Could you
personal
please
opinion.
keep that opinion to your own house?
I've got bigger titties than you do.
Thank you.
Movie quotes, Austin Powers, anyone? Austin Powers, anyone? No. Moving on.
So you get to put your opinion out in class, and my
No,
opinion has to,
I am not.
My opinion has to stay inside
I am
my
not
house.
putting my opinion. I am not putting my opinion out. I am stating what is national school authority policy. Okay?
Well, it's not scientific whatsoever.
Not every policy is scientific, Brian. Not every policy is scientific, Murray.
He's admitting right there, not every policy is scientific. He literally just admitted to it. So these lefties that are the side of science, they don't even want to have a debate about scientific facts versus feelings. This guy literally just admitted to that. This is the perfect example of today's hysteria. and just ignoring reality and truth.
And you can't come out here and say that I'm not being inclusive when someone says
I
something you
didn't say
disagree with. So
I said what you were saying was not being
you
inclusive.
kicked me out of class. If you want to have a discussion about it, we could have had a discussion. You don't have to kick me out of class.
I'm sorry.
Waste 30 minutes of my time, where I could have been down revising, doing something else. Instead, I state something I believe in. You kick me out of class for 30 minutes. And I'm waiting on the
Take this somewhere else, Murray.
Isn't this guy paying to go to school? Take this somewhere else. This is your job, to fuel debate and educate people. And this guy doesn't even want to talk about it.
You can make an official complaint.
I'm not going to make an official complaint.
Why not?
I just think it's...
I know what you think, and I know what the authority thinks. I know what the authority's point of view
Well, I know
is.
what
Very
science
clear that we make no discrimination on the grounds of various...
I wasn't making discrimination. I'm simply saying there are two genders, male and female.
Yeah.
Anything else is a personal identification.
I'm sorry, but you chose to make an issue of making a point which is contrary to policy.
You made the issue when you complained about the website, sir.
Yes, and I made it in a way...
And I responded to that by saying, but there are only two genders. I never made the issue.
Okay, I am not going here. You can choose, but you're making bad choices.
I'm making bad choices, okay.
Yeah,
Well, can
You
I
are
take my bag
making
and go to the
bad
research here and
choices.
start revising it?
You.
Okay, I'll stay here. Thanks for wasting my time.
Murray, I am not allowed to tell you how much of my time you have wasted.
Okay.
As we can see, there's no debate. There's not even an attempt to debate. Not even an attempt to defend the truth. The guy admitted sometimes policy is not based in science. What the... If anybody knows who this guy is or who posted this, please have them email. My email is on my About in my YouTube section of my channel. Have him email me. I would love to get him on this channel and explain what happened further. Did he file a complaint? What happened with that professor? Did he go back to class? Was there any debate? I want to know, and I think you guys probably want to know too. So please spread this. Please get this out there. Please, let's find this guy. I want to hear more from him. Until next time, defend the truth, defend the facts, support my channel by subscribing, liking, and commenting. I'm Tyler Zed, and this is Zeducation.